The Zimbabwe Peace Project has recorded over 1,500 civil and political human rights violations, since the beginning of this year, with young people being involved in most of the gross human rights abuses. Intimidation and harassment of citizens recorded the highest of cases, and general citizens have been the most affected. ZPP recognizes the gendered aspect of violence and has documented over 11,000 victims during this period, with just over 4,300 being women and young girls. The calls by the government for the effective organization and syndication of these small and medium-scale miners has seen an increase in the activities of the machete gangs, and by extension, violence when these gangs clash. This has infringed mostly on citizens' rights to personal security. The validation of the link between mining and human rights abuses, and in particular political violence, is important, as advocacy in that area can be made in earnest to have the perpetrators brought to book and the victims access redress. The ZPP applauds the work of the researchers in bringing out the nuances in these mining areas, and in particular the specific vulnerabilities of women, young girls, children, and persons with disability, and the human rights violations perpetrated against them. The freedom to select representation in a free and peaceful environment and the integrity of the upcoming elections is of great concern. Stakeholders are urged to take action against this violence. ZPP calls on the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission to investigate the leaders of the mining gangs, as mandated in the Constitution, that the conduct of any authority or person alleged any of their human rights and freedoms set out in the Declarations of Rights have been violated should be investigated. The Zimbabwe Gender Commission should recommend the prosecution for criminal violations of rights relating to women and young girls in these mining areas. The Zimbabwe Peace Project is running the #RRV, which is the Resist, Reject, Report Violence 2023 campaign that encourages citizens to resist, reject, and report violence during this electoral period through the use of the SPEC application. The SPEC app provides citizens with a platform to report social, political, economic, civil, and cultural human rights violations anonymously if they so choose. This application is available on the Google Play and Apple Store, and also on the WhatsApp chatbot called Batsi or IDC. All of this is intended to create an active citizenry that resists, rejects, and reports violence.